Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making for you some meatballs and spaghetti. Over here on my right side we have our traditional Prego sauce. We have the spaghetti, we have black pepper, we have onion powder, we also have some garlic salt, we have complete seasoning, and we have our onion and bell pepper that are already cut up, and then we have our meat, our hamburger meat that we're going to roll up and put into little meatballs. Okay guys, let's get started. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with our ground beef. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna season this meat up, and then we're going to begin to roll them into little balls. Okay, so it's already broke up. It's looking like this. So now I'm gonna go ahead on and sprinkle some black pepper, some onion powder, some garlic salt. Remember guys, this has salt in it, so it's up to you if you want to season it a little lesser or a little bit more. I like my food seasoned. I don't like nothing like bland, so for me I will go ahead on season it extra. Okay, so now this is how it's looking. I'm just gonna take my hand and I'm just gonna mix it all together inside. So this is how it's looking. I'm gonna add a little bit more season to this once I mixed everything together. So I'm just gonna repeat this process one more time. But I'm not gonna go so heavy like I did the first time with the garlic salt because it has salt already on the first batch. Okay. So now I'm gonna mix it again, and this should be good and seasoned. Okay. So this is how it's looking. So now I'm gonna get a plate, and then we're gonna begin to make our meatballs. Okay guys, so now what we're gonna do is you're gonna pinch a piece of your ground beef, depending on the size how you want it, and you just take it and kind of shape it into how you want it. This is the size that I'm gonna go for. It's like a medium size. And that's about it. You just take it, shape it, roll it into the palm of your hands like this. Sometimes you may have to pinch it to get it to where you want it to be, but that's fine. So basically these two are kind of like the same size. So I'm gonna roll all of the rest of them up like that, and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have completely finished rolling up all of my hamburgers and turning them into a meatball. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm going to fry these, and then after we fry them, then we're gonna place them in the oven and let them cook all the way through, and then while that's cooking, we're gonna begin to make our pasta. So without further ado, you guys, let's get started. Okay guys, I added a little bit of oil inside of here, which is this one. I just did a little bit of spray, and all I did was take my little brush and I just spreaded it over just a little bit, because ground beef does make its own oil, but this is just to kind of keep it from sticking. So I know it's not completely hot, but I'm gonna go ahead on and start putting my meatballs into the pan because I want them to just brown. I don't want to cook them. So while this is starting to cook, well, brown, I already preheated my oven to 350. My grandbaby is here, guys, so I do apologize because you will be hearing some noise. So I apologize ahead of time. And he is a busybody. Okay, so we're gonna brown these all over, and then afterwards we're gonna place them in the oven and let it finish cooking, and then we'll begin the next process. Okay, guys, I'll be back. Okay, guys, this is how the meatballs are looking. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna put a little aluminum foil on top of this, and then I'm gonna stick it in the oven because it's not done. It's just browned on the outside. The inside is still have blood in it, pink, or however you want to call it. So I'm gonna place aluminum foil and stick this in the oven, and I'm gonna let this cook for about 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, and then while it's cooking, we're gonna go ahead on and start cooking our pasta. So we'll be right back. So you guys, my water is boiling. In my pot, I had added some salt and 2 chicken bouillons inside of here for my pasta. That is optional. If you want to add salt, you can, but you don't have to add the chicken bouillon. That's for my taste only. And as I showed you earlier, I'm gonna be using this type of pasta for my spaghetti, the Barilla. I'm quite sure everybody should know how to cook pasta. I really don't cook the pasta on my video because I know people already know how to cook it, but I will just show you guys me putting the pasta together really fast before we start the sauce. And as you guys remember, my meatballs are inside the oven. They're about done. So I'll be taking those out soon, and then we're gonna begin to make our sauce, okay? So for now, we're just gonna go ahead on and some people like to break their noodles up. I don't. I like my noodles whole. So I'm gonna place that in there like that. If you want, you can add oil to your boiling water, but to me, it's not really necessary. You know, so yeah, so we're gonna let this cook down, and then I'm gonna strain it off, and then I'm gonna begin to make my sauce for my pasta. So we'll be back. Okay, guys, now that I done finished doing my pasta, I done set that aside. So what I'm gonna do is now we're gonna go ahead on and we're gonna open up Prego sauce. And we're gonna put some into the pot. I'm gonna let this cook down a little bit. I'm also gonna add some sugar and some ketchup. And the reason why I'm adding the sugar, because it's tomato sauce. Remember, this sauce is made with tomatoes, and it can be bitter. So all the sugar is gonna do is balance it out. Okay, I'm not gonna put enough of sugar in there where it's gonna be sweet. You know, no, it's just enough just to balance it out. And that's it. You won't even taste that sugar that's been in there. You wouldn't even know. Because I just told you guys. So yeah, so we're gonna let this come to a little bubbly, and then we're gonna add in our onion and bell pepper that we cut up. This is optional. You don't have to put in the onion and bell pepper. You can cook this without it. But I like to have onion and bell pepper inside of my spaghetti. Okay. So while that's heating up and coming together a little boil, we're gonna get ready to put our meatballs inside of here, and then we're gonna add some Italian seasoning. I have to see if I even have any. I don't even know. But yeah, so we'll be back. Let this come to a boil, and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, this is kind of bubbling. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my meatballs that I have here, and I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna put them over into this sauce to let all of this come together. Okay, let me add more sauce to this, because you know you're gonna add your pasta also inside of here. So you see guys, you can see the onion and the bell peppers and everything. So I'm gonna let this cook down a little bit for about 30 minutes. So in the meantime, while this cooking, my kids want some garlic bread. I'm gonna go ahead on and place garlic bread on the side of this. Please guys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to my page, also share my page, and you know, let's all get acquainted. Like I said, please feel free to leave a comment. I will comment back. I do have a couple of rude people who comment and say rude things. I'm asking you, please, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't even bother to leave a comment, because I will say something back. You know, if you're not being nice to me, I'm not going to be nice to you, because I don't go on nobody's page being disrespectful. And I would like to have the same courtesy that I show everybody else. But anyway, you guys, we're going to let this cook a little bit, and then we'll be right back to mix everything together, and then you guys will see the finished product. You guys, I am so sorry. I completely forgot I was doing a video. So basically, all I did was I took the pasta. Once the meatballs and the sauce cooked together, I added the pasta inside of the pot, and I'm just mixing. I am so sorry, you guys. You know. So I just mix it really well. Like so. Make sure the sauce is all through the noodles, the pasta. And you just go from there. You got it. So yeah, so this is about it. I kind of forgot, you guys. I feel so bad. But yeah, so this is it right here. Let me turn this down all the way low, because this is done, but I'm gonna leave it on low for a few minutes to let it come completely together. So this is the time usually when I will add my Italian seasoning, but unfortunately I don't have any right now, so I'm not gonna use any, because I'm not going to the store just for that. So yeah, so if you want to add more sauce, you can. I have a little bit more sauce, so I'm gonna add this also to my pot, because they like it saucy. So, and that's basically it. You're gonna let everything just cook on out, and it's really done. You know. Okay, guys. So this is it. This is the finished product. So you guys, please, again, hit like, subscribe to my page. Don't forget to leave me a comment. And you guys have a wonderful, blessed day.